What's up there, SEO pros? Welcome back. Today we're going to be answering some questions, doing some updates, and I'm going to be sharing with you the exclusive Facebook group that I just created for you guys. Let's start out with the Facebook group. And sorry, my camera just actually shut off here, so let me see if I can fix that. We might not have a camera today. I really do need to get a new one. Should probably just order it off of Amazon. It might shut off again, who knows. So this is the Facebook group. It is called SEO Pros. If you guys want to join, just send me a message or comment and I can add you to the group. I do need your name or the email that you use on Facebook in order to add you. So if you want to just send me a message on my email, I'll leave my contact info on the in the description. And it's a pretty cool group. What we're going to be doing is basically, I'm not going to be trying to have like this be like a really spam sort of thing. I will be giving like exclusive updates for you guys. Like for instance, I did this guest contribution on another channel, which you guys should check out. It's the top 5 things you can do to SEO your website for 2017, and it was on an e-commerce channel. So I will leave the link for that in the description as well. Also, anytime you guys have questions or you want to share something of your own stuff or you need feedback, this is kind of a better place to do it than, leaving a comment on the YouTube channel. But we're really going to try to not go for the whole spam thing, or we're just posting, random videos every day, or posts, unless they're really helpful. So, yeah, so that's one of the updates. Also, we've been getting a lot of feedback from the SEO giveaway, and I have a lot of people wanting to enter. And the thing is I'm starting to wonder if what we should do, and welcome to the people who just joined, if what we should do is, instead of just giving it away at random, because there are a lot of people who want to do this, I was thinking it might be a better idea to see who really thinks that they can do the biggest contribution, or I don't want to necessarily give away something at random that somebody's not going to hold on to. So like this is really going to be a giveaway for like somebody who really wants to work on this stuff and like really propel themselves, and I want to see like some sort of commitment before I go and like give this to somebody who might not necessarily really appreciate it like maybe somebody else would. So if you guys have any ideas around that, I'm still thinking about it. But for instance, I do want to give a big shout out to somebody. His name's Brian Knuckles. I think I pronounced that right. And he's actually doing an entire content breakdown for the SEO 2017 guide that I haven't been able to do because I've been so busy making videos. And this is like huge for me. If you guys can help me out in something like that, I mean, that just shows so much commitment, so much, commitment, sorry, that's pretty much it, that something like that is really going to want to have me keep you around and definitely help you in any way that you can as well. You don't necessarily have to do something like that, but I think it would be helpful to somehow figure out how we can qualify whoever's going to be entering the contest. So I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up now, but I mean, I really do think it's important that we get somebody who's really going to want to contribute, because they're going to be on this channel a lot. Because we're going to be doing a lot of these trainings on the channel as well. So if you guys have any ideas around that, let me know. Leave a comment, and we can talk about that. Pray in the comments right now. Praise Rain God says, "Hey, what's up, man?" Christopher Brown says, "Hey, man, Chase, what's going on? I was just thinking about when you would be live again because I had some questions to ask. If you're okay with that, I am more than okay with that because we are doing questions right now. So ask away. By the way, check out this cup. It says selfie. Found it in the kitchen. It's pretty funny. Okay. So we're just going to start going through the questions. We got a good amount of questions. Some of them are through email, but we'll go through these ones first. Also, I don't know what it is, but I've been getting these emails where people are like, can you just do a free SEO audit for me without doing a video record of it? And like, I'm not really getting anything out of this, guys. So like the fact that I'm able to help you is like, is good for me. That's like what I want to be doing. But just to do like for me to do like a free SEO audit without doing like a record and like giving it to my viewers afterwards, I can't just do that. So this is actually addressing an email I got the other day, which I'm actually going to be sending to this video response to them. But I can't, if you want me to do an audit of your site and not do it over video, like, I'm going to have to, charge for that. And I don't even really have time for it as it is. So, I apologize that, gosh, my camera just turned off. I apologize that, I can't just do free SEO audits for you guys. But, and the other thing is that a lot of people, like, when they ask me questions, they ask me, like, some people ask me like 5-paragraph questions over email. And like, I don't have a problem with that, but it is a little much, and it's hard to answer like all of your questions. So it gets to a point where it is asking a little much. Okay, I have to turn off this camera. I can't do it. All right. So we're just gonna do it without the camera today. Either way, let's just dive into it. So first question, Kevin Leister says, I just wonder how much can you get paid for this? So for site audits, there's people who charge, $5,000 a site audit. Some people charge $500. Some people charge $0 like me. Unless of course, it really depends, but, it can be any amount of money. It really depends on what you're pricing and who you're going to be pitching this to. Next question or comment, we have, Mindsauce saying, great video, Chase. And thank you. I actually put a lot of work into this video and it wound up coming out not that great. I mean, the tips in here are good, but you'll see my background is just a curtain that's only covering half the screen. And that was actually like a sheet off of a bed. Times were rough. So either way, I appreciate your feedback. Praise Rain God says, hey Reiner, I have a short question. How do you rent out your sites to customers? Do you use an overlay plugin and rent it out per month, or do you do call forwarding and charge them per lead? So the way that I was doing it is I was just using a cell phone and giving them the cell phone with the leads going to it, and then renting out the cell phone, or actually just the SIM card in the cell phone. You can do call forwarding, although usually when you do call forwarding, sometimes calls can still get through, especially if you're going to be trying to have like NAP consistency for a phone number that's might need to be listed on like local indexing platforms, and you can't do necessarily call forwarding on like Google My Business. So in that case, I would say just make sure that any extra leads coming through, you're just sending them through to that phone, and then keeping track of that. So hopefully that answers your question. And I don't really know what an overlay plugin is. Okay, SEO Plymouth & Co. says, you could point out quickly in the conversation where you are from. That will create a little trust perhaps. I mean location, as you are local after all. Yeah, so I realized that like halfway through the video that I should start, when I was doing cold calling, it's better to mention that you're local. People are more likely to trust you, so I totally agree. In the comments, Christopher Brown saying, cool, what tool do you use for keywords? I use keywordtool.io and Answer the Public. I use these two. And then sometimes Google Keyword Planner. There's a lot more keyword tools that you can use, but I don't usually use anything more than that. And then I'll also check the keyword traffic and stuff in competition through SEMrush. Christopher Brown's now saying, I know you said before you didn't use PBN to help rank. Do you use expired Web 2.0s in lieu of PBNs? No, but I do repurpose content. And also, what is your email again if one wants to send you questions? If you just go to chasereiner.com, you can send me a contact right here. I don't want to, well, I guess it's right there. I'm at chasereiner.com, so there it is. Okay, next we got JJJ saying, nice SSL defo, a ranking factor. I tried it with the site to test it. Yeah, so I think what JJJ is saying is that SSL is a ranking factor. And yeah, that's what we were talking about in that video, so I agree. Samuel Walker saying, Chase, thanks for this. I understand not just the marketing side of Reddit better now, but actually Reddit itself too. So actually this video, I don't know if you guys seen any of the social stuff that I do, but this video right here, I go into Reddit and I talk about how I was able to get like over 5,000 upvotes on my different posts. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked that out, it's a pretty cool video. All right, Juan Casas saying, hey, I would like to enter and thanks for your videos, tons of value. Right on, Juan. Juho Pika says, thanks a lot, Chase. Your tips are really great. I really learn a lot every time I watch your videos. And thank you, man. Thanks for the feedback. Gaurav Vashish says, hey, thanks for adding my points in your video. I really loved it. Keep sharing such tips. If you still think backlinks are not important, then search for keywords like SEO, insurance, and then analyze them. I don't know what that's proving, Gaurav, but okay. All right. Why would you dislike the video? Thanks a lot, man. This helped me out a lot. Now my channel looks a little bit more professional. Looks a bit professional, all thanks to you. And thanks for the feedback, Slimmer. Yeah, so I made this video on how to customize your YouTube channel. I wound up getting like 3 dislikes on it for some reason, and I don't know what the deal is with that, but it is what it is. In the comments, David Lord says, do you think backlinks will still be as powerful this year? No. So actually there's a study that's been done by what was it, Search Engine Land? Here, I'll just find the video I did on it, where they're saying that backlinks aren't the ranking, like the main ranking factor anymore. So backlinks no longer win. And I actually go over this post. Gosh, I can't find it. Somewhere in here. But yeah, the new like main ranking signal that everybody's saying is like content relevancy, user experience, user intent. Well, user intent isn't really a ranking signal, but optimizing for user intent. Searches. So here's the link if you want to check that out. But yeah, this is basically the post that's going to answer your question, hopefully. Christopher Brown saying, if you could summarize your method for ranking pages, what would you boil it down to? Reason I ask is most SEOs use PBNs. Yeah, so that's kind of a bummer to hear. I do see so many people using PBNs. It's just ridiculous. I mean, the thing is that PBNs work really well if you're trying to rank like on Bing or Yahoo, because their algorithm doesn't pick up the spam signals as well as Google's does for PBNs. I would say for my main ranking factors, it's all optimizing for user experience and user intent. I mean, I could be a lot more specific with that answer, but like really what you want to do is try to make sure your bounce rates are as low as possible. Try to make sure that your keyword research is really good and optimized well for people who are going to be searching certain queries, and that you're not going for niches that are way too hard to rank for. And if you are going to be trying to go for niches that are, or keywords that are really hard to rank for, make sure you're doing a very comprehensive guide and that you're willing to stick with the SEO for months on end, because it might take that long to rank for certain keywords like that. Also, I always recommend like checking your search console to see where you're currently ranking for keywords that you're trying to go for. And then if they're not working and you're showing up for other things, just start trying to re-optimize for those keywords. So I'll show you right here. So we'll go here, we'll go impressions, click-throughs, positions, we'll go last 90, actually, that's it. And then you'll see like here. So we're starting to show up for keyword research, review trackers, I don't know what that is, that's somebody else who's trying to put an exact match keyword in there, my name, and then we're showing up for other stuff around this stuff. So just because I'm not showing up for SEO 2017, even though that one blog post is optimized for that, doesn't mean I can't re-optimize for other things that I'm showing up for, and then start going after those keywords. Because there's so many shoulder niches that you can go into that you can start ranking for pretty fast if you just spend some time checking out where you're currently ranking. And then even going for long tail variations of your keywords and start getting traffic that way. And you can always re-optimize your posts for new keywords. A lot of people don't know that, but you can actually really relaunch. It's called content relaunch, and Backlinko does it all the time, and he gets really good results from it. Okay, next question. Miados says, this is the first video of yours I found and watched. I really hope you have tutorials for beginners because I really want to learn SEO and freelance to create my own income. That's pretty much my dream. I recently decided to try to learn to be the middleman and find people searching for SEO and other services, then hook them up with a freelancing looking for that specific work. Making a commission, haven't started yet. Too worry I'll do it wrong, LOL. Should be able to use Fiverr, Upwork, maybe Craigslist, and not sure what else. It sounds possible. So he was responding to the SEO audit that I was doing, and this is something that I get a lot of questions about when I show people how to do like local SEO or ranking and renting. Is could I just create businesses and then outsource the work to other people? And I did that for a long time with the Reliable Computer Help website that I had. So this is definitely a strategy you can do. It's just that's when you start getting into more management of people, unless you hire somebody to do that, and less into the SEO side of things. So you have to be cautious about doing that stuff when you're going to be looking at outsourcing, because it is like a completely different type of business once you start getting into that and you really start to get away from actually doing SEO. So that's just one of those warnings I'm going to give you guys if you're going to be doing this. So Christopher Brown in the comments saying, thanks, what tool would you suggest for audits? I would try SEO Profiler, try Beam Us Up for like more general surface level audits. I mean, all of this stuff, Chris, is in my SEO videos. I just recommend watching like the SEO 2017 complete guide, and you'll see how to do all this stuff, like the keyword research, how to use the tools, how to do audits, all that stuff. So that's what I would recommend. Also, do you generate your own social signals or use any tools? I do a lot of stuff through that too. And like I said, I have a bunch of courses for all the different social signals I do on my videos. If you go to the complete guide to social media marketing, I show you how I do all that and share all my stuff through these too. All right. Jennifer L. Metro says, nice stuff. Thanks. Love your videos. Saw you on Josh Bashinsky's video recently. If you guys haven't seen this, we've been doing an SEO white hat versus black hat podcast lately. And you can check it out on Josh Bashinsky's channel. He has like 10,000 SEO subscribers. And he's pretty knowledgeable about SEO. And you'll see the video. I'll leave this in the description too. The video is on this playlist. And that's the most recent one we did. We talked to a person who does a lot of black hat, so pretty cool. All right, next. SEO Plymouth saying, the question on e-commerce, use Magento Community Edition, it's free. Oh, this is somebody who was asking a question, I think. Also, SEO Plymouth wants to be entered in the contest. You have, and then to get entered, you actually have to comment on the contest video. And SEO Plymouth is saying, thank you, Chase. Great stuff. I'm ranking for SEO Plymouth in the UK SERPs in the 3rd spot. What am I missing? I mean, I'd have to probably do an entire site audit for that, unfortunately. But if you'd like, I could probably do that in the near future. Renee Alexandria says, hey Chase, I'd love to enter. I'm loving all your videos. Thanks for being awesome. I also just added you on LinkedIn. I look forward to keeping up with your content. Cheers. Right on. Glad you're enjoying the content, and I'll definitely check out my LinkedIn. I don't really check it out often, but I will see if I got a request there. Rise Video on Social Media says, thanks for your response, Chase. I am meeting with my client tomorrow to get more details. He wants a lot of videos created and then ranked, but also wants me to rank his website nationally in the UK. And if you wanted to partner with me, my number is this. Cool. I might be able to help you out, not for too long, but I've been helping people out for a couple hours here and there. So if you do need extra help, let me know. Yeah. In the comments, we got Prod Charles saying, anyone have the Facebook group link? And I will get that for you right now, Prod Charles. Praise Rain God says, hey, you said earlier I should rent them out a mobile phone. How much should I charge them? How do you calculate it? So it depends on the business. Honestly, like for me, I've been renting out the iPhone repair for like $300 a month, which isn't that much. You could rent it out for a lot more. For the computer repair, it's been about the same. You make more if you outsource your work, but you have more liabilities. That's really up to you. I can't give you too much advice on that. And honestly, I probably could do better in that area if I knew more about business, but I really just know a lot about SEO and a little bit about business. Andre Tam says, I haven't watched all your videos yet, but I'd love to see a video a day in an SEO expert's life. Getting clients, interacting with them, dealing with difficult customers, submitting proposals, maybe like a mini series. That'd be funny. I should have like an SEO reality TV show. I've actually been thinking about doing like different things around SEO, like that's more like mainstream, like not mainstream, but like what people are doing for like how people do pranks and stuff, and like start interviewing people about SEO and like, I don't know, just funny stuff like that. I do have some things that I've been doing, like the cold calls, if you want to check those out, Andre. So if you do like cold calling for SEO, I think right here, I actually go over like me cold calling people, and I also go over in this video how to structure SEO packages, how I actually go and structure my SEO packages for clients and sell. I actually haven't really gone over too much how I deal with clients, except for my local SEO tutorials. I talk about like how I've been dealing with them and like how I share information with them. It would be interesting if I could actually record a conversation with one of the clients and then like put it on a video. I will look into that. Christopher Brown saying, thanks. I have so many questions because many guys teach one thing but leave their best secrets for themselves or won't speak on it unless you ask because they feel it diminishes their competition. So yeah, I try to be as transparent as possible. I really don't like having secrets because I feel like there shouldn't be any real secrets online. Everybody should be able to do this stuff. If you're really, really good at this stuff, you shouldn't have to worry about people competing with you because you should be able to provide so much unique value that it doesn't really matter if people compete with you or not, because they're going to be hopefully providing unique value as well. Satyam Sadai says, bro, could you explain tier link building tips? So like link siloing, right? And like doing like link wheels. I don't really do that stuff. I do link siloing, but it's all like on page. I don't really do off page link siloing like that. I feel like that's something that you can do and that does work, but I would rather not waste my time with it. And Keet Tiwari says, sir, you are the best. I had probably followed you only. I would like to have your look on my site, trickystuffs.com, and tell me what I'm missing to be like you, as I have just started, so I'm not ranking for my older posts yet. As the posts are indexed, please give me some suggestion. So check this out. Tricky Stuffs, unlimited tricks and deals, SEO tricks. So it's kind of a cool little site. We can plug them into SEMrush, see if there's any rankings going on. Nope, so he was right. Definitely want to get a fave icon going there. Title tag can definitely be a lot longer. Let's see what your content marketing looks like. Keywords don't look too bad in the title. Doesn't look too bad. Looks actually pretty decent, except for maybe the comment section. I'd probably have to do like a good amount. Like I can do SEO audits where they're like 5 minutes. I can do SEO audits where they're an hour. I could do 10-hour SEO audits, but we don't actually have time for that in this video. I think what I'm gonna have to start doing, since so many people want SEO audits, is I'm probably gonna have to start prioritizing them by either by you guys voting for the people, or I'm gonna have to start charging for the SEO audits, because I can't do SEO audits on all of these sites. It's just going to take me too much time, and I need to keep providing value to all of you. I'm not going to be able to if I have to do all these SEO audits all the time. So if you guys do start wanting to have SEO audits, make sure you hit me up on my website, and I can probably do it depending on my time, and then also if you guys are willing to throw me a few bucks for that. So Chris Curry says, thanks, Chase. Really appreciate the video response. Before I went for the test, I was told they are looking for someone who knows of advanced SEO, which is completely subjective. I agree. I wasn't sure what to expect myself. The test consisted of 10 questions. Here's a few examples. So this is pretty cool. I was asking this guy what these people were going to be interviewing him about, because he was saying that he was preparing for a SEO interview and he was using my videos to prepare for the interview, which was pretty cool. So this is what was on the test. Question 1. You have a client who sells accounting services to small businesses in Manchester. Which of these 3 meta descriptions is best for SEO? Easy. So that would probably be like, whatever's going to have, keywords show up in bold, and probably as long as they're not, abusing webmaster guidelines by having like multiple capitalizations, but that is also subjective. So as long as they're not spamming and they're still including the keywords. What can you tell? That would, would really blow them away is if you said, well, it depends on the LSI keyword variations in the meta description. And then also say, well, it really also depends on how the meta description gets pulled, because it's going to be possibly getting pulled from the content. That's what's funny. I remember taking some SEO tests when I was going into when I was in an HTML class when I first started doing SEO, and I was really into it. And they had all these different questions. I made sure to like write on the test. I was like, well, this doesn't actually apply. So that's how you could kind of get an A in the class or on your exam. Next question. What can you tell by looking at this block of code? Google Analytics, tracking code, AdWords, etc. So UA code for analytics, tracking code for AdWords, probably UTM parameters, whatever. Next, here's one I was a bit unsure of. What should you consider when optimizing static content on a website? As well as the basic SEO principles, I said something about implementing schema markup to help the search engines better understand the content on the page, product location, etc. I forgot to mention micro formats. So what should you consider when optimizing static content on a website? Dude, I would probably write an entire essay on that. I would be like, well, first of all, you want to consider user experience. You want to consider the user intent, your keywords. You want to consider what the page is actually trying to rank for, whether it be local or national. You want to consider what the conversion points are on the page, where the buyer or person is going to be in the conversion funnel, how you're going to be interlinking and outerlinking or externally linking to other websites. What semantic variations of keywords are you going to be using in this post? Whether it's a landing page or a blog post for information, are you going to be trying to rank in the knowledge graph? I mean, you could just go on and on and on. But it would be funny just to see their eyes when you say that. When you say all that stuff, they're going to be reading it, but like, what is he talking about? Then this is the only question I know I got wrong. Is this good or bad for SEO? User agent disallow slash. So I actually disallow. So I think that's for the robots.txt. And I think that disallows crawling. I'm not actually 100% on that one. Hold on. This is actually probably a very easy SEO question, but I don't actually look at the code. I just put all the settings through my plugins, and I don't even worry about it. I just make sure that the crawling is allowed through like the Yoast plugin or however I'm setting up our SEO. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it's actually not in this. It's in the it's called the oh gosh, it's a different file that's actually in your file structure. So I think if the disallow, I don't know, user agent, let's just Google it. Yeah, it is the robot.txt. The disallow tells the robot that should not. Yeah, I was right. So yeah, if you have that, then it's saying that the robot shouldn't crawl the page, which is something you don't want if you're trying to get your pages indexed by Google. Also, even John Mueller says if that's going on, you shouldn't even have that tag because you should actually have the no index tag, because if the robots aren't even allowed to crawl the page, then they can't see that they're not supposed to no index that page, so they don't even know that it exists in the first place. So you're actually supposed to use no index tags instead. I think the robots disallow is for like if your site's going to be or user agent disallow is if you're going to be and the star I think is for every page. Is if you're going to be like doing like a dev site and you don't want that site to show up yet, or get indexed at all, or even have Google crawl anything on it. Okay, we got some comments. Praise Ring God says, hey Chase, right now I have a site and I'm ranking like 60 for the keywords. What can I do to push the ranking, or would you maybe look it over for a second? It's on German though. I could probably look at it, but that's going to be really depending on so many different things. You know, it's probably not going to just be one thing. Christopher Brown says, Chase, with SEO being a method to direct traffic, do you plan on doing niche affiliate sites or CPA offers? How would SEO be a method to direct traffic? Do you mean to organic traffic? And in that case, if you are saying organic traffic, do I plan on doing niche affiliate sites or CPA offers? Probably not. I'm really just focused on doing YouTube and providing as much content as possible. The future, I'm actually looking to start doing courses, like more like one-on-one courses and like in trainings for like multiple people, groups of people, like training entire SEO teams, and then also probably start going into like motivational speaking and start doing SEO so I can spread positive messages to people throughout the world. NMR says, I agree, that's very subjective. NMR is also saying, yeah, Chris, that's a good one. Any tips on getting an SEO job for in digital marketing? It seems a lot of DM agencies hiring for SEO don't even know you, and I know about SEO, the basics, not all. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of people who say they know SEO, but there's actually a really funny meme about this where it says, use tons of big words, calls it SEO. And this is kind of making fun of people who like do SEO, or at least say they do SEO, but really they're just using a lot of big words, and they don't actually know what SEO like really a lot of the like doesn't really know like a lot of like what SEO means. So really, if you can show some sort of rankings, that's really what's going to be the determining factor. Like if they can go to your site and type in like your website on SEMrush and see that you have like rankings, and you can show how you were able to achieve those, and you can show that you know somewhat about like how you were able to do the on page, off page, you know, just the basics. If you can do that stuff, and that doesn't even have to be for local. Like if you just know basics for local as well, and it's like a local SEO company, that's even easier. But really, like if you were to just do like these SEO videos right here, like just follow the complete guide to SEO that I've been doing, you're going to know a lot more than most people, in terms of like, the basics, how to do like more advanced things like schema markup, all that stuff. And people will be pretty blown away at what you know. Praise Rain God says, how much would you charge for looking over it? So, I mean, I could do like an SEO audit for like an hour. I mean, probably do it for like $100. Luke Charles says, what are the best tools apart from AdWords that would help to get started out with SEO? Would love to learn, but the tools are pretty pricey. So I mean, I go over the top SEO tools that I use for 2017. And you can check out this video if you'd like. Hold on, let me find it. So actually, these are the top tools that I use. Actually, I don't know if I use all of these, but I think these are the top tools that you can use. And then the top tools that I actually use, I can give you a video for that. Hold on. I think it's like the top 5 tools that I personally use. Hold on. I just need to keep creating top lists. You guys really like the lists. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Oh, this is the best SEO tool, but I also list some of the other tools that I use, like the main other tools I use. So hopefully that's helpful. All right, what do we got next? Oh, we were still answering Chris's question. The rest of the questions were pretty easy and covered. Link building, title tags, content strategy, website structure, and a few more client-based scenarios. Does this match up with your definition of advanced SEO? I wouldn't say advanced SEO. I would say that's a little bit into SEO, but they could have asked way gnarlier questions like, how do you optimize for user intent, user experience? How do you do like social signal hacking through OG data? How do you do advanced schema markup for large e-commerce websites? Like what would be the main pages you'd want to mark up, and what situations would you use aggregate rating, and which ones would, like when they start asking that kind of stuff, that's when you have to be like, okay, this is an advanced SEO test. Or like what are the top things you would do like in a in a website audit for 1 million+ pages on an e-commerce site. Like that can be pretty gnarly. So Pietro Baroni says, haha, the nervousness kills. And yeah, I was pretty nervous in these calls. Like I said, I'm really good at SEO, but I'm really bad at like talking to people, or at least calling them, especially cold calls. So I was pretty nervous, even though I was gonna provide, I can provide a lot of value to these people, but it's hard to like just reach out to random people in any situation. Jafire Sneaker says, when my channel grow, I will definitely be doing shout outs. It made me feel appreciated. Thanks again. Thank you, Jafire. And I look forward to hearing your shout out in the future. So that's it for these questions. Let's see if we got any in the spam. Here's another guy doing cold calls. I actually saw this one, and that was a cool video. Although I don't know if that guy necessarily was talking to people. It kind of sounded like he was on a script and he wasn't actually talking to people. Okay. So that's that for the comments. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to my email and see what we got there, because we got some comments on there. So let me launch that. Lauren Noble says, I have my website to about 2-second load time from a 7 to 10-second load time. That's awesome. I'm starting to publish content, but don't seem to be ranking that well. Is it at this point a waiting game? Depends on what you're doing, Lauren. If you are if you're doing long form content, if you're doing inbound link signals on your own site, if you're doing social sharing and signal creation, whether you're targeting general or long tail keywords, there's so many things that could be happening. I couldn't just tell you without looking at it. Okay, let's see. So here we go. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. I'm gonna read it over here because I'm not sure if they want me to actually be reading their website or not. Oops, sorry, wrong inbox. Okay. Oh, also I do, one of the other things that I did want to say is, so the guy who's been helping me out with the content upgrade, or the SEO post, the Chase Finder Complete Guide to SEO, this one, he's doing like all of the content breakdowns, and I can show you how amazing this is. Let me go over to YouTube. Hold on. Let me find him. It's somewhere around here. Whoops. Okay, so you'll see this is the content breakdown he's been doing for my different videos. And literally, this is without me doing anything except just talking in my videos. He can do the same thing for you guys. And I'm going to be sharing his link to his website. But you'll see he does $50 for 1K to 2K word articles plus images, media, pitch box campaign to the influence. I link to SEO campaign. I manage Facebook ads for it if they want me to do that. I really want to pack a lot of value. 150 for 4 blog posts, plus I'll manage posts and optimize Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and Instagram for 1 month. That's a special offer for your viewers. Thanks again. P.S. When are you going live? I'll make sure to share. So this is huge, guys. If you guys want to just start doing videos and get content breakdowns for your articles and start ranking your articles on Google from your website, definitely hit this guy up. He's super awesome, super low price, and he has so much value. I highly recommend him. Like I said, I will be leaving his link in the description. Christopher Brown saying, what would you say is the most amazing SEO rank technique you've run across in the past year? And that would be the skyscraper technique. By far, I would definitely go with this by Brian Dean. Check out this video if you haven't already. Super valuable for SEO 2017, and it works really well. Okay, let me go back to that question where I was going before. Okay, here we go. From Christopher. Hi, I have been trying to catch you to do a site audit. I've been struggling for years trying to get this site to where it should be. This is my main business, but I am struggling web designer also. And then the website. I used to do just web design, but after being burned by so many other SEO guys, had to start learning SEO myself, and that's gonna get you. I have some rankings, but struggling with conversions and better rankings. Looking at your last video, I'm wondering if the size of the site is also an issue. So this is another scenario where I think I'm pretty much just realizing this in this video. If I'm going to start doing SEO audits, I'm going to have to start charging for them because there's so many people asking me for SEO audits. So yeah, I apologize, Christopher, but if you want me to look at this, I am going to have to charge because I don't have time to do all these site audits right now unless I start charging. NMR says, okay, your complete guide to SEO 2017, part 1 and part 2. So I'm not sure what you're asking me, NMR. Are you asking to find them? If you're looking to find them, they're right on my channel and my playlist. Also, I cover all the skyscraper techniques and how to create an exact post just like this one, which is a skyscraper. In this actual post, if you guys want to check it out, here, I'll put it right there. Christopher Risme is asking me what's the price for an audit. I'm probably going to charge $100 for an hour for the moment. It's probably going to be more later, but right now that's probably what I'll charge. All right, next question. I have another question, I think, through email. Hold on. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my email newsletter yet, this is the one that just came out. This is the first one I've done. You'll see I'm giving you guys extra benefits like you know, exclusive links to the Facebook groups, which you guys are getting anyways if you're watching this video. Top videos that I'm doing. Also, the ability to contribute to my channel and respond to me if you want to contribute. So if you guys haven't signed up for this email list yet, which is literally not spam, it's just me talking to you guys, my fans, and then also helping you guys become the best SEOs you can be. All you have to do is just go to chaserenner.com and then enter your email right here, and I'll start sending you some good stuff. All right, let's see what else is the next email. Let's see. Oh, sorry about this. Actually, I think that might have been the last email. So I don't think I have any other questions today, unless you guys have any more questions. Other than that, I'm probably going to go on to the next video. I got a lot more stuff planned to start releasing for you guys in the near future. And I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. And if you guys do want to contribute at all, definitely let me know. And I can feature you on the channel if you have something good to contribute. All right, so I will see you guys hopefully soon in the next videos, and until then, happy SEOing.